Shalom. First, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone, from whom I learned this truth. And shalom to 144,000 elect. Ayamaya Kala. And you can see the faces that I have on this video that I'm going to be playing here shortly. It is a short video, and these are two people who've been pretty much doing exactly what it is that they want to do, perpetrating wickedness upon people, because they are wicked, and they really believe that they're above the law because they've been doing these things, doing what it is that they want to do, and dictating to the law how they want to testify, as it is in this case, dictating to the house how they want to testify. But they've been getting away with so many things for so long. I don't even want to name the things that they've been getting away with, but they just believe that they're above the law. They believe that nothing can happen to them because nothing has happened to them up to this point. Whether they do things in office or outside of the political realm, they've just been involved in so much, and they always seem to get away with it unscathed. So they continue to do what they've been doing for decades. But I have like I said, I got this short video that I'm going to show, and then I have a few verses that I'm going to bring out, and I am going to show this video for edification purposes only under the Fair Use Act of 1976. This is for edification purposes only. Again, fair use. And this channel is not monetized, so this is for edification purposes only. But before I play this, I'm gonna go to Psalms. I want to leave their faces up there just so you can see their wicked faces as I'm reading these verses. Psalms chapter 10 and I'm gonna start at verse 2, but I want to read this in the NLT. It says, "The wicked arrogantly hunt down the poor. Let them be caught in the evil they plan for others. For they brag about their evil desires. They praise the greedy and curse the Lord Yahweh. The wicked are too proud to seek the Most High. They seem to think that the Most High is dead. Yet they succeed in everything they do. They do not see your punishment awaiting them. They sneer at all their enemies, and they think nothing bad will ever happen to us. We will be free of trouble forever." See, that's their thoughts. That's their inwardly thoughts, because they've been getting away with these things that they do for so long. They think that they're above the law and nothing can happen to them. All right. But I'm gonna go ahead and play this video.
Former US President Bill Clinton and former US Secretary of State Hillary Clinton have agreed to testify in a House investigation into convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The Clintons were facing a vote which could have led to potential criminal charges for refusing to testify in Congress. Chair of the House Oversight Committee, Representative James Coburn.
All right, so you can see that they refuse to testify, and already they're getting away with something because they're dictating the terms already. All right, so I don't know if they received a subpoena to appear in front of the House, but they already refused to do it. I want to read Psalm 73 here. pretty much all these verses I'm going to bring out are in Psalms or either Proverbs. Psalm 73 verse 5 says, "They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment." All right. And they have perpetrated violence not only on other people, whether it be unaliving them, but they've done this to children. All right. And they've gotten away with it. They even, in a lot of instances, it's on videotape. Not to mention what Bill Clinton has done while he was in office. All right. I'm going to let this continue to play.
Has continued to press for criminal contempt of Congress charges. Attorneys for the Clintons have said the pair would accept Comer's demands and will appear for depositions at a future date if Comer agreed not to move forward with contempt proceedings. Comer said an agreement had not yet been finalised and that he was not immediately dropping the charges. The charges would carry the threat of a substantial fine and even incarceration if passed by the House.
Now, see, now this is about 6 days old right now, so I don't know what has happened in the interim since that 6 days ago. All right, but like I said, they're already dictating the terms in which they want to testify. The last I heard, instead of testifying in private, they want to testify in public. So they want to do this in front of everybody because they think that if they get in front of everybody, in front of the public, that is certain questions that they won't allow, or because of for classified reasons that they won't ask them in public. All right, so they're dictating the terms, and they're using the wickedness and the control that they have in order to be able to do this thing on their own terms, because they understand that they are in control. They've been in control. They've been doing it, like I said, been doing this for decades. Job 9:24, and I will bring this out often, but I'm going to bring it out again because it applies. It says, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and he covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?" You see the wickedness, you see the things that they do and the things that they get away with. All right, and they're dictating their own terms on how they're going to testify and what kind of questions that they're going to be asked. So if you can't tell that the world is given into the hands of the wicked, I don't know what else to show you, because these people are wicked and they do wicked things, and they know that they're in a position to dictate to terms because they know there's wicked people above them that are going to look out for them. I'm going to make sure that this has a good outcome for them. There's only a few more seconds here to play, but I'm going to let it finish.
And successfully prosecuted by the Justice Department. As Comer and the Clintons negotiated over the terms of the depositions, the House Rules Committee postponed advancing the contempt of Congress resolution.
So, already you can see they said they postponed the contempt of the resolution from the committee. All right, so they're already getting away with this thing in a sense, as they're dictating the terms. All right, they've already violated the law by not appearing in front of the House, and so you're seeing that they're not going to be they're not going to be found in contempt for not appearing in front of the House. So they're already dictating the terms here. They're already getting away with doing this thing the way that they want to do it. I'm going to go to Proverbs chapter 13. In verse 10 says, "Only by pride cometh contention, but with the well advised is wisdom." So they are taking counsel. I mean, you know they're going to have the best of lawyers, and they're taking counsel from these lawyers, and they're able to dictate these things and put it in the terms that they want to do it. So even if they do get to testify in public, they know that there's a certain line of questions that they won't be asked. All right, this is how the wicked do. They know how this thing works. They know the loopholes, and they know how to navigate this system so that it keeps them out of prison. If anything, they'll get a fine, a little slap on the hand, And I'm not saying that they're just going to totally get away with this thing, but you can't be surprised if they do, because it's happened that way in the past, and they've been doing this thing, like I said, for decades. All right, and I just have a few more here that I want to bring out. I'm going to go into Isaiah, and it just pisses me off that they're able to just get away with this thing and just dictate the terms and do it the way they want to do it. Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 21. Says, "Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight." All right, because even if you do get away with this thing, the Lord sees. You can't hide from the Lord what you've done, the things that you continue to do, and the Lord is going to get you. All right, because this kingdom is coming to an end. All right, and you're going to be destroyed for the wickedness that you have done. All right, I'm going to go back into the book of Proverbs. Chapter 6, and I'm going to read verse 16. It says, "These 6 things doth the Lord Yahweh hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood." And they have done that. They shed plenty of innocent blood. You've seen even what Hillary Clinton has done when she was in office. I think she was Secretary of Defense. You see what she did when she ordered some things done in Libya. I'm going to go back to verse 17. It says, "A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, and heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief." Verse 19 says, "A false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren." All right, so even if you do get away with these things, there's still a punishment that awaits you. All right, because like I said, you can't hide these things from the Lord. The Lord sees exactly what you're doing, and the punishment, the things that you're perpetrating upon other people, is going to be done to you 7 times over, 7 times worse. All right, and I just have one more here that I'm going to bring out, and that's going to be the end of this. Proverbs. I'm staying in the book of Proverbs. I'm going to go to chapter 11. Verse 2 says, "When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom." And I want to look at this word lowly. I'm in the blue letter, so I'll give you a pronunciation of it. It is H6800.
Sanaa. Sanaa.
I'll give it to you again.
Strong's H6800. Sanaa. Sanaa.
Okay, so under the biblical usage of this word lowly, it says to be humble, be modest, be lowly. And under the Strong's definition, it says, under the primitive root, it says to humiliate, humbly, lowly. All right, and though it says lowly here, these people cannot humble themselves. All right, they are just going to be proud, because that is what the Edomite is. The Edomite is proud. All right, so they're going to be this way because they are the wicked, and they're going to be proud until the very end. Like I said, they're used to getting away with these things, so they don't expect that anything is going to come of this, especially how it seems to be working out for them in their favor so far. All right, they're getting to dictate the terms. So I'm going to try to pay close attention to this, because I want to see what the outcome is going to be on this thing. All right, but I'm going to go ahead and end this here. And I pray that this has been edifying to the listener. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachah HaKadosh, Shalom.